Let's hear it! Let's hear it! And this is happening. I can't believe it.
Masonry's hottest event is now hotter than ever. It's the 2024 Spec Mix Bricklayer 500.
Weather is just right for laying brick. It is going to be an amazing day.
See 26 world-class bricklayers go head-to-head to win over $125,000 in cash and prizes, including a Chevy Silverado 4x4 truck and Kubota X1130 RTV.
3, 2, 1. Let's lay some brick.
Let's hear it! Let's hear it! And this is happening. I can't believe it. Look at these guys roll.
It's the fastest, most intense show in Las Vegas, and the fans that pack the arena love the action. It's the Super Bowl of Masonry.
Get that second breath. Take it home. Let's go.
Hey, let's hear it for these guys.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
It's down to the wire, and the big question remains: who will be crowned the world champion? There can only be one.
45 seconds. Leave nothing in the tank.
Their muscles are on fire, and they're laying every ounce of skill, speed, and stamina on the line to drive home that 4x4 truck with a pocket full of cash.
3, 2, 1. Trout down.
Now, it's the moment of truth. Who will cash in on the big payday and earn the bragging rights of world's best bricklayer?
All right, here we go. The world's best bricklayer for 2023 here in Las Vegas. From Wisconsin, Kowalski Masonry, Michael Schlund, and tender Aaron Kowalski. You are the world's best bricklayer.
Well, you know, whoever the world's best bricklayer is, they're going to have to be where we're starting off today for our sponsor day here in the arena in Las Vegas. It's a great day. It's overcast, Brian, but you know what? I think it's the perfect kind of weather to lay brick.
Good weather. We like it.
Yeah.
Good to be here. Yeah. It'd be nice to see a little bit of sun, but I'll take this.
Yeah,
as long as
I know.
we're dry.
This is Brian Beldon. He is with Beldon Brick, and of course, you guys have been with us for so many years. And we're here at the beautiful wall once again that you guys have put together. Of course, this is our logo. And how long does it actually take to make this?
It probably takes us about a month or so. We do some engraving on the unfired brick before we lay it out, and then we have some obviously craftsmen back at the plant in Sugar Creek that do a great job of putting this together. So it's about 4 weeks or so of process, and then we got to go through firing through the kiln and then get it out and packaged and here to the job. So
you know, it's you guys have been such a great sponsor over the years. You guys, you know, really donate a whole bunch of brick, a ton of brick. What's new with Beldon Brick this year? What have we got? Anything new on the horizon? You know, what's going on?
We got a lot of capital improvements going on in our facilities.
Okay.
Trying to make brick faster, better quality. Better quality is always on our horizon, so we try to provide the best brick in the industry, obviously, quality-wise, size, tolerances, whatnot. So a lot of investment going on. We're busy. We're busy in Sugar Creek. Our craftsmen, our superintendents, and foremen are all busy working on new projects with equipment, trying to find some robotics for automation in the plants, which is kind of unique and new.
Got a little AI going on in there somewhere?
We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, well, I don't know. I mean, are we doing virtual, little VR where we're laying brick now?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. We're someday down the road, we'll see. That's been a question in a few of our meetings lately: is how is AI going to impact our industry? So, paying attention to that. But right now, kind of rolling with what we know we can do.
All right. So. Okay. No AI, but if I had a piece of paper, right, and I'm trying to count this all up, how many years have you guys been donating the brick? I mean, what are we talking about brick-wise account? How much brick have we actually been making walls with over the years at Beldon?
Yeah, I think we've been doing this with you guys now for probably 11 years. We're over 500,000 brick, I would say, that we've shipped out to Vegas for the event, and plus some of the regional qualifiers that we do. So it's a pretty significant amount of brick that we've sent. It's been a lot of fun. It's great to watch these guys compete and use our product. So it's neat. Great for the industry.
So if we got 500,000 brick, what am I building? What can I build with? Can I build a really cool Las Vegas hotel?
You get close. Some of these are pretty big, but yeah, you could do a high-rise out of the brick that we've sent out here for sure.
Okay.
Small stadium, maybe.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
We could get some sports in there.
Okay.
But yeah, something we've done in the past.
I like that.
That's a big job.
What do we got? We got the Beldon soccer team, maybe.
Yeah, we could work on that.
Okay. You heard that. You heard that.
Yeah.
So I could be the Ted Lasso. Just be a goldfish. Just be a goldfish. Great series, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, we want folks to come up and get your picture taken right here. Hashtag it with Beldon Brick, and of course the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500. And once again, thank you so much for all you do. And of course, afterwards, the brick is donated. So 500,000 brick. They're going to schools, donations, training,
Absolutely.
which is. You're a big part of why the youth, they're getting an opportunity to get a hands-on training, and that's the future of masonry, man.
One of the great reasons we love to be a part of this event, just keeping the kids coming into the program, getting the trade strong again, and making sure that that our livelihood continues down the road. So this event, we thank Spec Mix for. It's a great idea, a great opportunity for the industry to showcase what we can do and what our product does. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Brian Beldon.
Tom,
we appreciate it,
pleasure
Beldon
as
Brick.
always.
All right, we'll be right back. We're going to BIA next. Don't go anywhere. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it very much.
Beldon Brick has a really stringent quality management system. By the time that brick is in a cube delivered to the job, it's really going to be a high quality product.
Come here. Stan, come on in here. I don't want to cover.
I love the fact that they're pre-blended, that you can just take one strap instead of multiple straps to get the blend right.
Beldon Brick strives to be the highest quality brick in the industry. We're trying to make sure that the cube delivered to the customer follows all the standards, but also provides the style that they're looking for, whether that's old world style or a new, more modern design.
The measurements are true, the heights are true, you don't got to question it. With the Beldon Brick, you just get the consistency you're looking for every time.
At the end of the day, Beldon Brick really wants the customer to be happy. We want to make sure that that building is something that you're proud of.
Okay, moving on down the line here on our sponsor day, just outside the arena. All of this is happening outside of the arena. So when you see all these sponsor tents where we're going, make sure, hey, go by, talk to them, see what's going on. And you might want to talk to this guy right over here. Sten, is it Eisentrager?
That's it.
I got it right. Now,
Perfect.
Sten is actually a sculptor, and Sten, you're over here in the BIA tent, and I'm sitting here on a pile of clay. What are you going to be doing during the show for BIA?
I am going to sculpt this
Here
brick, this brick that I've stacked up. It's Beldon Brick, and it's unfired, so I can carve into it. And by the end of the show, I should be able to carve this design into the column. And after that, I'll take it apart and process it, number everything, and I'll be ready for a mason to install.
Okay, so now I got a brick right here. How much does this weigh? What am I talking, 20 pounds?
Yeah,
15,
somewhere
20
around there.
pounds, something
Yeah,
right there?
yeah, when
Kind of
it's
like a
wet.
bowling. Could you make me a bowling ball?
I could.
Okay, good. I bowl on Sunday night, so I just want to make sure that I
I'll
can
try
get
to have
something
that
like
ready for you.
All right, but they can come by and watch you, right? Take pictures?
Yes. That'd
Okay.
be great.
All right, well, I'm going to grab that microphone to you. I'm going to give it to Trish Maurer, who is with the BIA. Trish, how are you?
Great. How are you?
This
We
is-
are
this is
thrilled
pretty
to be here.
cool.
That's amazing. Wait
know?
until you see the finished product.
All right.
It's absolutely amazing.
All right, well, you're going to have a lot done by today, right? Okay, good. I like that. Trish, let's talk about the BIA. What's going on? Why are you guys here? You know what? I think it's just great to have you guys as a sponsor.
We are
I love it.
absolutely thrilled
I
to
love
be
it.
here. The Brick Industry Association, we represent the distributors and manufacturers of clay brick, so we want to be here supporting the masons who install our product, clay brick, and we need them, and this is just a great way to showcase them at the Bricklayer 500.
Okay, so if they can just come over, they can talk to you, whatever kind of information they need, they'll be able to get that from you, right?
Absolutely, and today we're giving away some mini brick in the tent. And we have Ashton White with us here today.
Now, is this like a real brick? Is this
Absolutely.
You know?
That's a real mini fire clayed brick.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I'm going to put that up there for you, Sten. Maybe about 25 million of those, will you? Okay, awesome. And hand that to Ashton White, that masonry girl. Ashton, we have worked together before in regionals, and it's great to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, you're actually going to be a part of our show in the big arena tomorrow. Are you ready?
I'm excited, ready to go, talk to people, you know, all of the things.
I love it. Now, what have you got there? You got, what is that?
It's a little postcard that
Okay.
I'm going to sign for people. So if you come over to the BIA booth from 12:15 to 1:15, then I'm going to sign these. We get to talk, get to see you, so it'll be fun.
And you know what's going on here because you're a former champion. You're a skills champion. You did it a couple years, and now you're actually in Texas, and you're doing some teaching as well, aren't you?
Yes, I do workforce development, go to high schools, middle schools, colleges sometimes, so just trying to get people into the masonry trade and just, you know, educate them, so.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going to ask for the first autograph right there.
Oh, gosh.
If you would sign that for me, and then we can do that. So come on over to the BIA tent. You can watch Sten. You can watch him carve. Come over and see Ashton, and she'll give you a nice signed card. And then you can talk to Trish. Look at that. That's awesome. Very cool. I got the first one. That could be a collector's item. You never know. And then come talk to Trish as well. She'll tell you all about the BIA, right?
Absolutely.
All right, Trish.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's great to have you as a sponsor.
We're here.
Excited.
It's our first year
Yeah.
here, and we are just thrilled to be here to support the mason trade. And so please stop by and see us. We're just super excited to be here.
I love it. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to go to the XP400 wall with some Fondulac Stone. And if you know what that means, you'll know that I'm going to the foot of the lake. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. We're over here just outside the arena. Welcome to Sponsor Demo Day, which is the day before Masonry Madness. That's when everything goes wild out here. You know, we have the Skills Challenge. We got the toughest tender, the fastest trowel on the block, and of course, the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500 to ask the question, who is the world's best bricklayer? Maybe we'll have a repeat. I mean, you never know. I just want to let you know that Ashton did sign the card for me, so I got it right there. So we're good to go. So I got the first card from her. All right, we're going to be talking about the XP400 that's going underneath this beautiful Fondulac Stone. I mean, it's the foot of the lake, so that's what we need to do. Come on in here, guys. We need to talk about this here. I think we interrupted their lunch right here. Come on either side of me. All right, here we go. We're going to hold this up. It's like a sandwich board. All right, there you go. We'll put that right there so we can see what's going on.
Fond du Lac, by the way. You're right. Foot of the lake. Fond du Lac.
Well, Fond du Lac, foot of the lake. Now, see, I didn't even know that. You told me that.
I did.
So, yeah. So let's talk about what's going on here with the XP400 and putting this on the wall and why that Fond du Lac stone is just so perfect for that.
It's just a Cadillac of bonding the stone substrate that it's adhered against. So when I say the Cadillac, it's really a strong bond, and that's where the industry's going, you know, code-wise as well with a natural stone product. You need this product. So it's all about, you know, making sure it sticks onto the wall forever.
Yeah, and that's what you want. And this is the perfect stone to do something like that. Why is the Fond du Lac natural stone so good for something like this?
It's a hard dolomitic limestone, so it withstands the freeze thaw, you know, and that's the main thing, you know, the weather conditions and everything like that. So But stone's no different than anything else. It's as good as the installer putting it on the wall. Whether it's doors, windows, roofing, you've got to make sure that you dot your I's and cross your T's when doing an installation, making sure you keep the water out, and put those layers on underneath to help to ensure that you've got a good installation.
All right, I'm gonna come over here now. Let's talk. Come on over here. Let's talk about the stone a little bit here. Give me a little background on the stone and where they can find it in Wisconsin.
Well, at Fondulac Stone, we have multiple dealers around the state, around the country. Actually, we probably have got 50 dealers around the country, so you can go to your local brick and block stores and find it there. So it's easy accessible. We quarry probably 30 products out of that quarry, and then we bring another probably 20 or 30 from other parts of the country and saw them up thin and do that. So we got a full array of colors and textures, all natural stone, thin and full veneer, and just anything masonry, we're involved in it.
Okay, and I love it. And where's Kevin at? Where'd Kevin go? Is he hiding? Kevin, come on over here. I want to bring Kevin in from IQ Power Tools. Come on over here, Kevin. I want to talk about, squeeze on in here. Let's talk about the machine that you're using to cut the Fondulac to put on the wall right here. Give me a little bit about the machine.
So this is one of our very first machines. Goes back to like 2008, 2009. It's come through 4 revisions, but as you can see, Spec Mix has had this one to set up out here for years. This is actually a version 2. And I thought, what a great opportunity to take the machine and use it with Brett and Joe on what they're doing here and just kind of get an idea on how it works and see the application of how it can work. This is a great little brick saw, small application, veneer stone, natural and production type artificial.
Right.
So no dust, no water, and that's kind of,
I mean, that's what you want. We don't want the silicates. We don't want things flying
so
around
much
or
has
anything
happened.
like
We've
that.
learned about silica, so we want to cut that down. So this gives you the portability, cuts the dust down, don't have the mess of the water, and it's vacuum system, filter system, dust containment like all our tools. So yeah, we could even do a little cut here if you want, Tom.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Crank it up there. Brett, come here. So as he's cutting that, kind of easy to use, isn't it?
Yeah, it works really good. By leaving it locked down, you can almost push it through like a table saw, and it sucks the dust down really, really well. I mean, for not having water, like back at our plant, everything it cuts with lots of water. The dust stays really low. I really like it. It works great.
I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it, and I don't see any dust flying at all.
Yeah, very, very, very minimal. You could use it in interior application, no problem. I'm convinced of that.
Kevin, it's a workhorse. That's a great machine. It's been going for so long.
Yeah. And Brett gave me one new thing for product engineering. He wants a Sharpie holder on the handle.
Seems easy, doesn't it?
You guys can do that, right?
Yeah, we can figure something out.
All right. Well, Kevin, Brett, we appreciate it very much.
Tom.
Thanks, guys. This is good stuff.
Thank
Come
you.
on over. They're going to be looking at the wall. You guys are going to be hanging stone for the next couple days,
For
right?
sure, yes.
So if they have questions, you can actually let them do it.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
So let them get a feel for it. Let them do it. They can put it up on the wall and realize just how good the XP 400 really is.
Without a doubt.
Kevin, Brett, thank you so much. All right, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're just going to go right on down the line. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started.
The Spec Mix D2W Workhorse Continuous Mixing System, the mobile mixing station that increases your efficiency by allowing you to mix where you work. The compact, lightweight design of the Workhorse makes it the go-to system for any residential or commercial project. Its mobility makes it ideal for job sites with space limitations, rough terrain, and sprawling projects that put your workforce on the move. And for high-rise construction, as the building goes vertical, the Workhorse easily moves floor to floor with your crew. Mortar, core-fill grout, stucco, and concrete. The D2W Workhorse is engineered to thoroughly mix materials to meet specification with minimal setup and labor. It's the low-dust, zero-waste system that continuously produces a high-quality mix. Running on standard 120-volt power, simply plug the Workhorse into an outlet, connect it to a water source, or pump from a tank. Then flip the switch, dial in the desired water ratio, and start breaking 80-pound bags of Spec Mix into the hopper. The Workhorse will crank out over a yard of material in 1 hour. With the addition of a HEPA vacuum and the Spec Mix D2W Workhorse dust collection system, nuisance dust is a problem of the past. When mixing in confined areas where dust is a problem, dust collection system is your perfect job site solution. working indoor and outdoor, floor to floor, large projects or small, the D2W Workhorse is the system for high productivity and profitability. To learn more about the Spec Mix D2W Workhorse or other Spec Mix products and silo solutions, visit specmix.com.
All right, welcome back to Sponsor Demo Day here just outside of the arena. My name is Tom Clark. I'm your official host for the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500, but today it's all about the sponsors, and I want you to get out your pencils and paper and take a lot of notes because we're at Homan and Bernard, and they have got 4 great things that we want to show you. Richard Bilton is with us right now. Richard, thanks for taking the time, man.
Thank you.
This is awesome. It's a great setup you right here, and we're talking about TBS to kick things off right now, and not Channel 17 with Ted Turner in Atlanta either. Let's talk a little bit about TBS.
So our TBS system is an offset shelf angle system made for masonry.
Okay. And, you know, masons can install this stuff, right?
Absolutely. We custom engineer every TBS system with the mason and the project in mind, allowing the mason to control more of their scope, their schedules, and deliver a better finished product for their owners.
And you know, what are some of the, you know, the best qualities that a mason is looking for? He's like, yeah, I'm going to need something like this for my project. And, you know, they come to Homan and Bernard, and you're going to tell them, hey, this is going to be good. Why?
Well, it allows for continuous insulation and air barriers on the whole of their project. We even have the insulation inside of the brackets, which is the only system that allows that.
Okay, awesome. All right, we're going to turn it over to Robin Keenum now. Where's Robin at?
Robin?
Robin,
Right
you're up
right
next.
Here.
Robin, we're going to be talking about TextroFlash.
Yeah, right
All
here.
right, talk to me about TextroFlash. Now, this is a 40 mil composite sheet, I understand right here.
That's correct.
What makes this so different from other types of flashing?
Well, it's a polywoven membrane on a proprietary adhesive. You can't pull it off. If it touches something, it's stuck. There's no getting it off, and you're not going to accidentally puncture, tear, or rip this. On a job site, conditions can be rough. You got nails, boots.
That's strong.
Everything. Yeah, you're not going to tear it.
And could it double as like fly paper to keep them off your lunch? I guess? I don't know.
It could. It
well,
could.
You said
It's sticky enough.
sticks to everything.
If it gets on your hands, it's on there.
Okay, now what are some of the benefits if a mason contractor, he wants to put this on a wall? What are we going to get from it?
It's by far the most bang you can get for the buck.
Okay.
The adhesive itself is the #1 feedback I get day in, day out. And then the UV resistance. So a lot of these projects are taking a little bit longer from when they go from block to brick.
Right.
You've got 120 UV resistant days with TextroFlash.
Wow.
And it's not going to drool either. I was going to say the adhesive has, it's not an asphalt base, so as it heats up, you're not going to have the black drool that comes out. It's unsightly.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Good stuff. I like that. All right, you're going to pass the microphone on to Scott.
Hey,
Scott
Scott.
Fortness. Scott, welcome, man. How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Good.
I'm
You
doing
got
well.
quite the crew here. We're just rotating people in and out. This is awesome. All right, we're going to be talking about concealed lintels, and we got to come around the back side here, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get the camera over on this side. Come on over here. We're going to shoot right in here, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, come on over this way. Scott, come over to me here, and let's talk to me about the lintels right now.
So this is our structural support system that's for openings and archways. It really reveals the brick soffits without exposing the angle irons for long-term maintenance.
Okay, now I see there's arch spine, flat spine, and surface mounted. So you've got all different things that you can use with the lintels, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Not only that, we can deliver it straight to your job site. It's all materials are going to be delivered there with shop drawings, engineered, and with tech support.
And if people are concerned, they want to talk to you guys about this, you can help them and let them know what's going to be the best type of system for their project.
Absolutely.
And they can come over to the tent. You guys will be here all weekend, won't you?
Go to hb.com.
hp.com. All right, we're not done yet, though, because we've still got Tom. Where's Tom at? Tom's coming in. Tom Walsh, come on in. Come on over here.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Because we're going to go right here, right? Tom Walsh, we're talking about the thermal wing nut anchor. Tom, talk to me.
So let me start right here.
What's so
The
special
thermal-
about this thing? It looks cool.
Yeah, it is cool. So it's designed with performance in mind for the mason and the building owner. If you look right here, it's designed with 2 seals, so it's called the 2-seal thermal wing nut anchor. And the reason it's called 2-seal, you've got a smaller seal to seal the air barrier, and the larger seal to anchor the insulation in place. Creates a more efficient wall. And then with the single barrel, you only have a single penetration, which also increases the efficiency. So then you've got a UL plastic encased wing, which also creates a thermal break and accepts the 2X hook.
That's awesome. You guys have got so much stuff going on here. Yes. So when folks stop by, I mean, they've really got quite the demos.
Absolutely. We've got all kinds of stuff to look at and to play with.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
team. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Tom.
All right, lots of stuff over here at Homan and Bernard. Coming up next, we're going to go next door. We're going to cut a few things with Stihl, so don't go away. 3 cool demos inside the glass container. Yeah, a glass container. We'll be right back. We are back. As you can see, our cameras are spanning all the Stihl products right now, and this is awesome. Hey, there he is. Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, sir?
Come on in here. I know we've got some really cool Stihl products that we're going to be talking about today.
Absolutely.
And this is great, and you guys have a different setup. Your trailer is not here today, but you know what? I mean, like the big trailer, but I like the small trailer, and I like the enclosed area that you have right here. And you did that just for us, didn't you?
It's just for you.
Yeah.
Just for you.
No, I thought it was pretty good because we don't have a lot of that, because I mean, they make some noise sometimes. Sometimes they're quiet, right?
Exactly.
All right, so we've got 3. We've got the 300, the 710i, and the 910i, right?
Correct.
All right, which one do you want to start with?
So Stihl's excited to launch at the end of this year 3 new products.
Okay.
So the first product we're talking about is the TSA 300.
Okay.
This is a quiet, professional-grade battery-powered tool. This is powered by the AP batteries. These same batteries and chargers will work with over 40 other professional-grade battery-powered tools.
This is awesome. This feels good. I like the feel of this.
This is 3 pounds lighter than the gasoline counterpart.
Really?
So that's great for less user fatigue, more productive users.
All right, let's talk about the blade that we have on here before we go into our cut.
Absolutely. So with this brand new blade for Stihl, this quiet battery-powered tool is half as loud as the standard diamond blade. So if you're in a really noise-sensitive environment, like an HOA, you don't want the neighbors calling you, yelling at you, this wheel is a great way to keep the noise low on an already quiet battery-powered tool.
So in other words, if I'm in, if the HOA may not be happy with me, I can use this and they'll never find out about it.
You'll get less complaints. You'll get less complaints.
All right, well, let's take a look right here. Let's do a little demo right there. We'll give him the thumbs up, and let's take a quick look at the 300 and how that works there. And talk to me what he's doing right there.
Okay, so what he's doing now is he's connecting the water. We always recommend using water to control the dust and the slurry.
Okay.
So with the TSA 300, he's cutting a piece of natural stone. And this is really the ideal application for this tool.
I mean, you can hear the nice little hum of it.
That's it.
And
that's it.
That's awesome. That was cool. All right, let's go to the 710 right now. We got the 710i that we have right here. I'm going to move this over. All right, I got this big guy right here. Talk to me about this Cut Quick 710i.
So for the 710i, this is launching at the end of this year, and this is featuring the field-tested, improved new Stihl injection technology. So we took the technology from the MS500i and the TS500i, and we put it in a brand new 14-inch cutoff machine. So with this machine, this will now be the most powerful gasoline-powered 14-inch machine in the Stihl lineup.
All right, and what are we going to be cutting behind us here when he wraps that in? What do we got?
He's going to be cutting a 2-inch concrete paver.
All right, it should cut through there pretty easily, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, these products are absolutely ridiculously good for cutting through. What size blade do we have on 710i?
So this is a 14-inch wheel.
Okay. That's like butter.
Like butter.
Wow, that was no time at all.
So if you'll notice, with a fuel-injected machine, the starting procedure is ridiculously easy.
It was.
All he has to do is purge it and pull. And then to stop it, all he has to do is hit the stop switch, and it's ready to go. There is virtually no chance of flooding the machine. On a standard machine, you've got a choke. If you leave the choke on, then you pull it too many times, you flood the machine.
Gotcha.
So with the Stihl injection technology, it virtually eliminates the chances of flooding the machine.
All right, we got our final big guy right here. This is the 910i.
This is the 910i.
Okay.
This is the largest gasoline-powered cutoff machine that's on the market. So this machine has 8.3 horsepower and a 16-inch blade. So what that gives you is over 5 inches of cutting depth on it, and you get the same fuel injection technology on it, 102 cc's of power.
All right, so this one is really gonna, are we cutting through the wall over there?
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's take a look at that. Let's step out of the way here and let them go in there and take a look at that. Oh, he's actually cutting through all the brick then is what we're looking at here.
So what we want to demonstrate is that true 5.7 inches of cutting depth.
Okay.
So he's going to cut all the way through that top course of brick and down into the cinder blocks that are beneath it.
All right, we got our camera inside there so you can see a close-up of that as the 910i goes in there. And again, it goes in there smooth. I mean, there is no issue whatsoever that the machine and the blade are doing its job.
So for almost 100 years, Stihl's been a leader in the outdoor power equipment industry. So we've taken that same knowledge from the gasoline equipment and brought it over to the battery equipment. So we're still the industry leader, the #1 brand of outdoor power equipment in the U.S. for cutoff machines.
Well, we want to thank you. You guys have been a great sponsor over the years. You've always got new machines, new research, new innovation. You guys are always doing something to make it better for everybody out there, whether it's a DIY or those folks that are out there in the industry that are doing this, you know, for a living. I mean, you guys really have the best machines. They are really awesome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Come on over to the Stihl tent and see what's going on inside the enclosure. He's doing that whole wall.
That whole wall.
I hope he stops at the cameraman.
Tell you everything you need to know.
All right, I'm going to grab that microphone.
They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach.
We're going to go next door in just a second.
And why over 10,000 local Stihl dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans.
Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Not everyone
60
can
seconds.
say that, but we can. Made in America. Real Stihl. Find yours. Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local Stihl dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real Stihl. Find yours.
Up, there we go. We're going to find it. Oh, there we are. Hey, how y'all doing? This is Rich Morse from Stabila. Look at it. We're up on the camera over there. You know, I don't know if you don't see this or not, but right to the left of the Jumbotron there, that's our new JLG 360 cam up underneath there. So we'll be able to get some shots. Cool. I wonder if they could do that. Can you guys actually take a look at, there's the JLG cam. Can you swing over here to the Stabila tent? Look at this. Watch this. Watch this.
Yeah, this is
He's
cool.
going all the way around. There we are. Wave. Can you see us? There we are. So we got the JLG cam right here on the, oh, look, we get a close-up too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet. There we are, Rich.
There we are.
That's awesome. Hey, man, how you doing?
Doing well, doing well. Just excited to be here again, 2024.
You guys
Love
are awesome, man. Everybody loves the levels, you know. I mean, they're the best in the business. They really are.
Yeah, I got something really important to say.
Okay.
We're still the #1 proven brand for masons.
But
Woo!
I'm good with
There
that.
we go. And it's often forgotten. It reads the same in every direction. So if you're laying brick or block, the top vial and the bottom vial are matched. So you don't have to pick between one or the other and what's accurate. They're guaranteed for life.
Okay.
If I turn the level upside down, that's called bottom read, or you got top read, the level reads the same. I challenge any manufacturer in North America to come to us after 5 years that their level's still accurate. We guarantee ours for life.
I like that.
Yeah, we stand behind it. So you got 4 choices.
Okay.
You got our classic.
All right.
Then you have this profile that has rare earth magnets. So think about taking your level and putting it right on the side of a scaffold. You don't have to worry about a hook.
I like that.
Got our masons level. We actually started the category to actually put blow shields on a level that could actually be struck with a trowel. Before it was owned by the wood business, but we've since gained that market share, and I'm proud to say we still dominate that compared to any other level out there.
All right.
And then you go to the R-beam. The R-beam is 120% stronger than any other traditional level out there. It's one continuous handle. It's built for extreme duty. And remember, all of our levels could take that one-story impact and still read accurate.
Oh, wait a minute. So I could, like, throw the level and it'd be fine?
You could do it as many times as you want. Go for it.
So
Just throw
there's
it
my
straight
camera
up and
guy
down
right
like
there.
a
And I'm going
rock.
to throw it
There
right
you
over
go.
his head. There you go.
There you go.
Would somebody grab that, please? And I want to come back here and see and make sure it works.
And what's great about that, what you just did, that test right there, when it takes a fall test, if you did a competitor,
Right.
the vials will be laying in somewhere in the parking lot. The vials are still firm, solid into that frame. They're bonded 100%.
Wow. You can get a look at that right there and that bubble right there. That thing is just perfect. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh,
It's
man.
always a pleasure.
Oh, we're
But,
not done yet. We're not done yet. I want to know what's going
I was
on
just
here
gonna
with
go.
the challenge.
So all day, there are 2 guys here, Connor and Eric, have been talking a little smack once another.
Right.
And who's actually stronger, who's going to do the most. So I said, let's just call it a day.
Okay.
They're going to have bragging rights. So they're going to do this R-beam. They're going to do the dip challenge. Most dips go. I'll pay them $100.
Go. Go. Yeah, 2. He's shaking already.
Count it out. Count it out.
3, 4. He's 1 ahead. No, 5. No. I think that's Eric.
Little
Eric,
guy versus
Eric.
big guy. Come on, Connor. Come on.
Don't
Come
stop.
on. Nice job, Connor. You got this. He's done talking. Eric, bow to him. Give him a high five. Let's go.
All right, that's it.
You're
don't-
good.
yeah.
You're good.
You're
You
good.
win.
You won. You got it. Nice job.
Woo, nice job, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the offspring of Rick Astley right here. Hey, it's worth a C note. Nicely done. You did a good job. Rich, thank you so much. Everybody come on over here, take the challenge, right?
Yeah, right on.
We got, what do we got for our big winner?
And
Free
then,
goods?
we got 3 level set, which will basically, you can pick any set you want, but then we'll send it. You don't have to worry about taking it on the airplane.
I love it. Stabila, that's what you want when you're working. Come see Rich and his group over here.
Thanks, everybody. Good luck tomorrow.
All right, we'll be right back. We're back. Jacob, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
Good to see
Good
you
to be
again.
back.
Jacob Mendoza, he is with Kubota. And where's our other guy? Come on in here. We don't have a microphone for you. You guys are going to have to share the mic as far as what's going on. But, you know, I've got to tell you that this particular machine, the 1130, the RTV, the X1130, these guys are just like, this is the machine I want. And they, like, everybody is just like, I got to have this. I got to build the best wall. They are just enamored with this puppy right here. Why is this thing so amazing? Why does everybody want it?
Well, that's a great question. I think first and foremost, it's a customer-centric design, right? So we start with who that potential customer is and then figure out what exact specs would be perfect for them. And what's better for these types of customers than a long bed? That's also made from steel, that's got a bed liner, you got the diesel engine, the VHTX transmission, and you got a machine that's willing to work as hard as they do.
You know, and this, I'd have to say that this machine is darn near perfect, and that's what it takes to win this machine, you know, for the top craftsman to get the wall like that. So if you build the best wall, that perfect wall, you're gonna get the perfect machine for the job.
That's absolutely right.
You know, now what are we gonna see out here today? We're gonna have a little demonstration because you not only have this, but you have another machine sitting behind there as well.
Correct, it's not brand new like the X1130, but we have the SCL 1000, which is our stand-on machine, 1,000 pounds of lift capacity, 36 inches wide, but 36 inches wide with a white track. So not only do you have great flotation, you have great flotation going through a small garden gate.
All right, well, let's see him do that right now. I know you've got some Quickrete bags positioned on there. Let's watch him pull that off of the 1130. Now that's nice and easy to operate. You got a stand-on machine right there.
Correct, and it's got a patented T-handle control. If you've never operated any kind of track loader before, very intuitive to use.
All right, Jacob, grab the microphone. Let's go inside here real quick because
yeah, absolutely.
I want to sit inside here, and you know, it's a simple machine, but it's got everything you want. It's extremely comfortable. Let's go over what we've got here in the front.
Yeah, in the front, you know, you've got intuitive controls. Operator or ease of operation is one of the critical things, right? So anybody on the job site or anybody in where you're working is able to come in and operate it with ease.
I mean, that's important because that's what you want. You don't want things that are complicated.
Right.
I want it easy. I want to be able to get the job done with no issues and go, hey, I can't do it. You're going to take it and you're going to do the job.
Right, and then what excites me the most about this product is not just the long bed, but it also has the most cargo capacity of any of the models we've ever introduced. So it's a little over 1,200 pounds, and it comes with Pro Convert, which means you can open it from the sides, open it from the tailgate, fold all three sides down, or completely remove them for a flatbed configuration.
How fast can this thing go? I mean, if I got to get somewhere, what kind of speed can I be safe in this machine?
We're looking at right around 27 miles an hour.
Okay, hey, that's good enough to get you across the farm.
That's right.
You know, if you got to get something done, you get on the job site, that's more than enough horsepower for this machine.
Yeah, and I think the big thing too is the hydraulic power steering allows you to go through a variety of terrain or transition from a sidewalk to a road with ease, because much like a tractor, it's going to hold kind of the direction that it's going.
All right, well, come see Jacob and his group. They'll be out here for the next couple of days, and you know they can hop in here. You can watch them do that as well. And we appreciate it. Once again, like I said, when the masons and tenders are over there building that wall, they're like, I want the Kubota. I mean, they're like, it is game on over there.
I love that. Well, we're very happy to partner and support such an amazing event. Good luck to all the competitors, and we look forward to seeing you throughout the week.
Thank you very much, Jacob. Kubota, we appreciate it very much. This is one heck of a machine, and good luck to all the teams that are out there. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of the tools that they use from our good friends at Marshalltown. So don't go anywhere.
That subdivision won't build itself. You need equipment that's built smart so you can work smarter. That's built to deliver more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. That's built around a durable Kubota engine you can depend on. With versatile skid steers and track loaders, powerful wheel loaders, and reliable compact excavators, the Kubota construction lineup shows up ready to work every day. Visit us at booth number C6560. Kubota is a proud sponsor of the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500. That subdivision won't build it.
Oh, I see the Multiquip tent. We're going to be over there in just a second, but right now we're here at the official game day desk, and I feel like I'm ready.
You're ready to go.
I want to go. I want
to
see everybody out there and do it, you know. And originally we were like, okay, where are we going to put Kim? Because everybody uses the Marshalltown tools. We didn't know what to do, so we got you here in the middle of the arena because you guys are a part of everything and, you know, original sponsor. And once again, thank you so much for being a part of this.
Happy to be part of it.
Yeah, this
We
is
love it.
awesome. So tell me everything you got here for everybody.
Okay, so I don't think we've ever talked about how a trowel is born.
No, we haven't actually. Okay.
So a trowel starts out as a 40-foot long bar of high carbon steel.
Is this what we're talking about right here?
Nope.
No, that's not it? Okay.
Starts out 40 foot long.
Okay.
And then it's cut into these billets.
Oh.
And then from there, it goes through heat treating and shaping for strength and durability. And then it goes through the grinding process and polishing to give it that flexibility.
Okay.
So that's kind of how it starts. It starts out like this and ends up like that.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And then we've also got many different blade shapes, sizes, handle styles, all that great stuff. And this is what we call a wide London.
Okay.
Opposed to, say, the traditional style. You see it's much wider, obviously. And then the Philadelphia that's got the square heel, which is quite obvious.
Now, what's the difference, though?
So-
I mean, how does a mason know which one
I've
he wants to use?
heard that block layers like the Philadelphia, but I do know Ashton White uses the Philadelphia, and she's a bricklayer. So it's all a matter of preference.
Okay.
I think what you learned on, you'll probably stick with.
Okay.
And as far as these handles, I mean, we've got the leather handle, which will conform to your grip.
I like that. I like that leather look right there.
And then wood.
Okay.
It's good for easy cleanup.
What do we got here?
This is what we call the Duracork. Now the handle gets tacky when your hands are a little sweaty or wet, so it increases your grip.
Okay.
On a hot day.
Yeah, that's good.
So
You
there's no
need that.
slippage. And plastic.
That's interesting.
Yep. Easy, clean handle. Good for a classroom setting, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, something like that.
I think so. Well, I mean, Marshalltown really is the top supporter of the industry. You guys really are, and that's what you give so many varieties for everybody. And I think that's why they love you so much.
There are plenty to choose from, and it's a matter of preference, and we should have anything you prefer.
Yeah, and you've also got some other goodies down here as well. What have I got here?
So that is
Kite
what
flyer?
we call a Mason's line winder.
Oh.
It's refillable, and it's got the easy crank to wind it in.
Can I fly a kite with this?
You probably could.
I didn't think about that.
I don't know why not.
But you might be good.
I don't
Okay.
know why not.
And also?
Okay, and then this is what we call the leaf point line pins. These are some things we haven't talked about before, so it's just something a little different. The leaf point line pin is leaf shaped, obviously. It's chrome plated steel, and you can use it for stone, block, or brick, any of that.
Okay.
Just something that probably a lot of masons haven't seen. It's fairly new to us. So we're going to be giving out little goodie bags to some in the crowd that'll have the leaf point line pins and the line winders.
All right.
And along with that, of course, we never forget about friends and family. We've got some great giveaways for the crowd tomorrow.
I got to hold this up because I love the design of this.
We went with retro.
That's cool. That's a great design.
Yep.
I think that's absolutely perfect. You'll be throwing those out in the crowd
Yes,
for
I
everybody.
will. Those and some hats.
You know, and also we got to tell everybody about the Gatorback
The Gatorback
boards.
boards. Yep, they're on every station here.
Uh-huh.
And I did bring a pan, actually, which is out in front. I don't know if you can.
Okay, can we
hand
grab
down
it?
and see that?
Grab it. Can you get a shot of that pan right there? There you go. There's a Gatorback
So-
pan. There you go.
So you can mix small batches of mortar in that, and again, it's just like the mortar board itself. It's UV poly resistant,
My wife and I actually use that to make 3-bean salad. It's actually perfect. So.
I've seen the boards used for a fish cleaning station.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, who'd have thought? Throw one in your truck, and you never know what you're going to need it for.
Multi-use.
So, yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we're going to see you tomorrow, game day. Everybody will have the Marshalltown trowels out.
Yes.
Wiping that mud up, and we've got big surprises for everybody too.
Yep.
With the bag full of goodies, and we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks so much again. You guys are just the best.
Happy to be here.
Thank you. Kim Haley with Marshalltown. All right, we're going to go over to Multiquip next in just a second, and we're going to talk about the mixer that we're giving away to our world champion. Don't go away.
Do you hear that? That's the sound of quality from Marshalltown. For over 130 years, Marshalltown has forged a brand known for quality, craftsmanship, and a commitment to masonry professionals like you. From start to finish, Marshalltown produces tough, well-designed tools that perform beyond industry standards. Plus, every tool comes with top-notch customer success support and exclusive benefits through Team Marshalltown. We're proud of our history and proud to support the Bricklayer 500 and professionals like you. So good luck from Marshalltown, where quality still matters.
Welcome back to Sponsor Day here at just outside the arena. Raleigh Cox is with us once again. He's here every year with the Multiquip group. And Raleigh, once again, thank you so much for being out here. Why does everybody like you so much? Everybody says he's just the friendliest guy on the planet.
Well, Tom, you know, there's nothing like the smell of mortar first thing in the morning. It's a wonderful time
It's
out
like
here,
victory,
buddy.
right?
Yeah, we win. You know, and we can just show off as what the hell we're doing.
I love it, man. That's awesome. That's so cool. Raleigh, once again, you guys are out here and you have like the best mixers on the planet. But I want to talk about this one right here because this is the one that we're going to be giving away, right? To
Correct.
the world champion.
Correct.
Talk about what they're going to get and why this is so special.
Well, it looks like a standard mixer except it's over center dump. So you're loading low and going high. Takes a weight off the guy's back if you're breaking 80-pound bags of spec mix.
Right.
Or the towers. It's got a paddle set on it that's totally different, and it will cut through the mortar and opens up 4 times the face of the material to the water. So it hydrates better and everything goes. And it's just like amazing how it mixes, but then we got a plate on the back. This will take the mortar so fast that it'll come down, slide down the grate rather than fall in the mortar because it's coming out that fast. This will stop it, put it in. If the mixer's splashing, it'll take that thing and send the mortar off the mud man, keep my pretty face available, and by golly, do it. It'll just do it. And the whole mixing process and everything, easy to work on, built to a 7 to a 10-year life expectancy.
Nice.
I got a 5-gallon fuel tank. It'll run 9.5 hours on 1 tank of gas. You don't have to fill it up in the middle of the day.
So right there, you get going in the morning, you're good till
You're
the sun
done.
goes down.
You're done, man. And this thing will just go forever. It collapses down. I can stick this in the back end of a pickup truck and go home.
I like that. Now, what else have you got here? You got a couple of other machines as well. Stay right there. We don't have to move the camera. But tell us what you got all around here that people can come by and talk to you about for the Multiquip team.
We've got the smaller residential style mixers.
Okay.
We've got a crossbreed and a 12 between a commercial and residential.
Okay.
But we've got a 45-yard-an-hour concrete pump. It'll go out 400 feet without a problem and lay hose and pump concrete. And this one here will actually do block fill and all that kind of thing, and it will put out 30 yards an hour. That's what we say. But you know me, Tom.
Yeah.
I've stroked 38 yards an hour out of that pump already.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's
a
a lot.
If we get 29.5 yards out, everybody bitches. We get 38 yards out, they think they got a one-off and they keep their damn mouth shut. It's wonderful, buddy. It really works.
Oh, Raleigh, thank you so much. If anybody is good with color commentary, it is you. And I love it. Raleigh Cox with Multiquip. Thanks again, man. We appreciate
It's
it.
been absolutely my pleasure, Tom. Thank you.
Hey, you got to come see Raleigh. Not only is he going to get you the best machine, but you're also going to have the best time over here at Well. So Multiquip, thank you so much once again for just being a great partner here during the pre-show, and then, of course, the big show as well.
Oh, the big show's going to be great.
It's going to be great.
I
this year.
mean, look at what we got out here and look at the people that are showing up.
I know.
All these guys are salt of the earth, and they don't get near the advertising that the ne'er-do-wells
Well, that's
do.
perfect. They're salt of the earth, and you're a little salty, so that's the way it works.
Yeah, I've been known to do that.
All right, we'll be right back right after this. We're going to, how do I say it? We're going to get a lift. We'll be right back. I think we're on. Are we on there? I got to turn my mic on. Did you turn it off, Gary? Are we on? We good? Okay, I think we're there. No, that's for you, Rob. I'm gonna give that to you, Rob. You got to hold it. You got to hold it like right here so we can chat there. No, you got to get up here.
sir.
Get the microphone up there. Rob Farrow is with Hydromobile along with Kevin O'Shea. We're going to talk to Kevin in a second. But the reason I want to talk to Rob is because, Rob, you're actually going to take me up in this new product from Hydromobile, which is very cool. I've been watching it operate. Tell me what we got going on here, because this is pretty cool.
The new M2 M2 series motorized access. It allows up to 3 men to get access up to the deck level and to avoid the fatigue and the time and repetitive climbing.
Okay.
A lot safer.
Well, let's get in here and take me up, and then we'll talk about it as we do. It looks very sturdy, and it was smooth when I was watching it a little bit earlier. So we're locked in pretty good here. So what are we doing? Are we just touching a button, or what do we got?
Yeah, so we're 110 power, okay, 220 volt and single phase, and we go up with up to 3 men within the cage, 875 pounds capacity, at 35 feet per minute.
Okay.
So here we go.
So we're going to look at the camera right there.
Absolutely.
So this is nice and smooth right now. I know there's not really any wiggle at all. I mean, this is very, very smooth as we go up.
And Tom, if we were to lose power right now, okay, stop. We have an automatic emergency descent. Get you back down safely to the ground. So if we're continuing up, we'd have 3 people in here, come up to the top. There's an automatic stop right below the deck. And then we gained access by lifting the red hatch door at the Hydromobile deck level.
Okay, so we're getting up to the top here.
Yep, automatic stop
there
right
we go.
there. We're gonna raise the door.
And then we just climb up onto the scaffolding there.
Yep.
Then we're all good to go.
We climb the ladder, and go up through the red door, and we get access onto the deck.
Okay, now as we're looking out here, and there's our camera down there, we're about what? 30 feet off the ground, maybe?
About that.
About 30 feet. How high can we actually get this up? If folks are looking for something, this is what I need from Hydromobile. How high can I actually get up?
We can go 250 foot without any additional engineering, and we're talking about going to 550 without any problems.
Okay, I like that. Now, this is the handle right here. Do I just pull that down? It will slowly allow us to go down?
Only if we lose power. Otherwise, it's just a down button right there.
All right.
Tom, you're certified. Go right ahead.
Button
down.
Button down.
Yes, sir. Now we have.
I have to hold it.
Yes, hold it. And the door shuts automatically.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, go ahead down.
Well, there you have it, kids. This is such a cool product from Hydromobile, but you know what? We're not done. I'm going to go down and talk to Kevin O'Shea because I know there's a lot of things going on with Hydromobile. You guys got a nice tent out here. And of course, it's holding the brand new 2024 Chevy Silverado. You guys have the big Workhorse over there. I love this. This is pretty. Can I put this in my house?
You can. You add it to your deer stand as well.
I like that. This is excellent, and I think we're good to go. Well, Rob, I'm going to take that from you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to call the wife, see if I can get this installed. Kevin O'Shea. There he is. Kevin, good to see you, man.
Tom.
Great to have you back here again. I'm going to turn you around this way so we can chat. So that's one heck of an invention there that you guys have.
You know, one of the things that we do here, the mason industry is one of the great traditional industries in America. And the masons faces, you know, obviously a number of challenges.
Right.
New products, new inventions, new stuff coming out to challenge their market. And one of the things we need to do is we always need to remember to look after the masons, right? To look after their safety, their health, their productivity. We've got to make sure we look after all of that. And this is where this equipment, as we've said in the past, is a true workshop in the sky for them, right? Yeah. They load it up, they will do a half a shift or a full shift in an elevated position. This is all about the potential reduction and repetitive strain injury. It's all about saving money, it's all about saving time, it's all about convenience. And you know what? That's how we give masons the edge when it comes to the competitive market that they're in now.
And I like the fact that you put safety first, because that's always critical. You know, when you leave home, you want to come back home. Yeah. You know, we don't want any injuries, and safety is so important. Stress, fatigue, that's one of the things that maybe could pose an issue with safety later on in the day when you get tired. This is something that can prevent it, and, you know, this is going to be amazing. I think everybody's going to be jumping all over this. And, you know, I'm not to throw a pun out there, but this is really going to raise the level here with Hydromobile.
No, it is.
So.
But it's all about raising the game for the masons.
I like that too.
You know?
Yeah.
The more we can make them safe, competitive, slick, yeah, they're going to be able to compete against all this new innovative product that's coming out, you know? And then we also got these, the Dyka pads underneath the mud sills here.
Right.
And it's the same situation. We have masons who used to make cribbing pads,
right.
You know, plywood, scaffold plank,
plywood, yeah, plywood.
7 layers, right?
Yeah.
You know, they weighed about as much as me, right? And they got to try and carry them around and place them under the equipment. These new Dyka pads here will give them the same load dissipation and spread the load coming down from the unit, but you can see that they're easier to manhandle, easier to lift, again, reducing the repetitive strain injury. So we want to give them an edge when it comes to the competition, but we want to give them an edge when it comes to safety and reducing injury as well, Tom.
Well, I love it, Kevin. Thank you. You and Rob. You know, we got one over here. We've got this one here. We've got the big one over here holding the truck as well. So you got all different types of styles. You can take folks up and down and let they can see how smooth it is. But you also got that great tent. Come on over and see Kevin and Rob and his team over here at Hydromobile and let them tell you about just how wonderful it is and how they can help everybody. And it's always great that you guys think of the Mason like that.
As we always say, masonry is tough. Hydromobile's ready.
I love it. Kevin, thank you so much, you and your team. All right, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere because we still have a lot to go here on Sponsored Demo Day. Thank you, Hydromobile.
Hydromobile is a privately owned Canadian company that specializes in the design, manufacturing, and distribution of mast climbing work platforms for the construction industry. Our engineering team continuously improves our line of products and quality levels, helping Hydromobile stay ahead of the competition and remain the industry leader.
Welcome back to Sponsor Day here. We're in the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500 arena, and we've had great conversations, some great demos, and we're here with John Jacob from the MCAA, and you can't have a competition without the MCAA because you guys are all over this, and it's just amazing how much you do for everybody. You know, we always say keeping masonry strong, you know, and you guys are a big part of that, John.
We're trying to do that. We're trying to keep it strong. With the next generation, we've got our first, second, third year. We even got a fastest block out here this year. It's going to be very exciting.
You know, it's amazing when you see how many kids that are actually out here. This event keeps growing and growing and growing, and that to me says that the future of masonry is in good hands with you guys. You're teaching more, they're more interested, more people want to get involved in this skills challenge, and I think the workforce is just going to be filled with just amazing men and women, you know, that are participating.
Now, without the participation of these students or even our schools, we won't have the future. So we have to dedicate ourselves on doing these programs like this.
Let's talk about the fastest trial on the block, too. We can get one of the cameras turned around to see some of the masons and tenders that are out there right now. We've got all these stalls out here, and these guys are lifting these 35-pound blocks, and it's a 20-minute competition, but you know what? It's thousands of pounds that these guys are lifting to build those walls.
Well, it's 20 minutes of fun out there. That's how I look at it. These guys are going to go as fast and as hard as they can. The other year we had a guy blow his shoulder out. It was hard to see it, but, you know, that's how much effort they put into it. But, you know, it's all about the pride. And that's what they want more than anything else. Majority of these guys out here has been out here for 2 or 3 years, and they want to take it home.
Now, I'm just amazed at as fast as they go, the walls are these are sellable walls. This is not something that they could do every day on a job site because they would be done by the end of the day. But the walls that they put out here, they're amazing. They're beautiful.
Well, it's just not about the quantity, it's about the quality.
Yeah.
And that's what we want as an industry is we want to put up a quality product. You know, but we have to do it in a very time and economical manner also.
Now, John, can you talk a little bit about the Masonry Strong initiative that you guys are a part of?
Well, Masonry Strong initiative runs a lot of different gamuts, but mostly, I believe it's about our foundations and everything in the future. And that's what we need is to train for these kids. And around the United States, for each state has their own initiatives. North Carolina has a great program, Texas, Arizona. It's just amazing what's spawned in the last few years.
Yeah, I know Ryan Shaver, who is actually going to be out here and has probably taught most of these kids in North Carolina, what he brings to Ben Ketchy Park out there each year, 600-700 students, you know, having that competition, watching somebody try to get a stall, but also we have the junior bricklayer competition out there with them. And that's what these kids are trying for. Maybe one day I could be in a stall out there laying brick.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
If they're not in a stall out there, I want them on a wall on one of my jobs.
Well, you know what? There's a young lad out there by the name of Grant Helms, and we know that he is going to be a threat to win. And he was out here, and he was under Ryan Shaver, and you know, I think it's going to be an amazing competition. I think he's got a shot.
Oh, I'm just hoping to. I'm hoping that we're going to have a good day tomorrow, and I'm excited to watch everything go down.
I understand it's going to be a nice day, about 50 degrees, a little bit of sunshine. I think this will be a perfect day for the kids and for the men and women that are out there.
That's awesome.
John Jacob, thank you so much. And remember, you know, check out the MCAA. If you want to become a member, come talk to John. Come talk to anybody over in the MCAA, and they'll be able to tell you all about it.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
I like it. All right. Quick commercial, and then when we come back, we continue with Sponsor Day here near the arena for the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500 that takes place tomorrow. Hey, welcome back to Sponsor Day here just outside the arena, and I want to welcome a brand new sponsor. We're excited to have them, JLG. They've got their machines all over the place, all different types of machines. I've been a JLG fan for years. As a matter of fact, I can honestly say I used the Tow Pro several times.
Nice.
And I love it. It's a great machine. It's easy. We hook it on the back of the van, bring it to home. I paint. I do construction work at the house. I love it. I love JLG products. So you don't have to sell me on it. But Chris, I want you to tell me, first of all, what we have in the arena with us today. And tell me a little bit about JLG, what you guys have, and let everybody know.
So this is our 6034 Skytrack, 6K, 34 feet. It's a new model for us in the last year or so here, redesigned. Of course, it's equipped with the Clear Sky Smart Fleet. And one of the things that I'm most proud about, we are built with pride in the USA.
I like that.
Tried and true design, simple, proven, one of the highest market share handlers in North America. It's been around a long time.
You know, you guys have got a lot of products, and we see something, you know, that goes up there. But I know you guys have got a lift that goes like 180 feet up in the air, too.
We do.
Yeah, and I've been up in that thing, and it's amazing to get up there. How many different types of products do you guys have for this industry?
A lot. We have over, yeah,
them all,
exactly.
really.
No. We have over 100 different products that in the construction equipment world.
And you know what? We have the special JLG cam that is up on one of the lifts up there in the front. And I know, can we go to that JLG cam real quick? I want to see that. And I don't know, can you get us all the way back here? I'm hollering at the production truck. I know they could zoom in, but let's see if they can do it. There they go. It's moving a little bit. Yeah, we're over here. You can see us over in the background over here. I love it. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we want to welcome you as, you know, one of our new sponsors, and we really appreciate you being out here. And I know people love the JLG products.
We're certainly glad to be here, and we look forward to the competition tomorrow.
You know, and also we have another JLG product. We're going to talk to the folks at Construction Robotics. They actually have a mule that they put on top of the scissor lift. Talk a little bit about that. How did that all come together?
So we worked in partnership with Construction Robotics. One of the limiting factors they had was the ability to move the mule. And of course, attaching it to a scissor lift enables the mule to move much more easily.
So it's great. What a great partnership between you two guys to do that. And I'm sure there's probably other partnerships that might be available because your machines are loved by everyone. You know, like you said, there's a wide variety of them, but who knows? That's just one use. Somebody might come up with something else that they could use with a JLG product.
We're always looking for new and innovative ways to use our machines. We just saw a paint application on one of our platforms earlier today that was something we'd never seen before.
There you go. Well, good. Come see Chris and his crew. Anywhere you have a JLG machine, go over and look at the Construction Robotics scissor lift that they put the mule on. That's an interesting way that they put that together. But I love it. Like I said, I've used the Toe Pro, and I've been in other machines as well. These things are just absolutely amazing. So JLG, welcome to the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500 family. Chris?
Awesome.
Thank you so much. It is great to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back. We're not done yet.
When there's work to be done, you get after it. From lifting 13 tons of iron like a feather to making sparks fly at 185 feet. You're hooked on the grind, never settling for second, always delivering according to plan. Because from sunup to sundown, you don't see challenges, only chances to prove yourself. And so do we. We're there with you, pushing productivity to the limit while protecting what matters and matching your hunger for success. We make every chance count, so you can make every job the best one yet. Leave your mark.
Welcome back. We're hiding around the arena. I can't figure out which microphone to use here. I got more microphones than a really bad press conference. We're over here at the Cast Stone Institute, and I'm here with Ted Eccles, and we have Liz Graves, and this is kind of cool. Ted, I'm going to talk to you first. You have something different this year than what you guys have done in the past. First, let's talk a little bit about the Cast Stone Institute, and then tell me what you got going on behind me.
Yes, sir. We're a group of manufacturers from all over the country who basically work. We compete with each other, but we're here, you know, to promote and try to do a better job of making cast stone. And everybody here does things a little bit different, but things are they're all similar, and we do a lot of testing. What we have going on here now that we did a little different this year was instead of building a mock-up, we decided just to basically try to help people learn how to patch. It's a necessary evil almost in every job. And that's basically what he's doing. We have an expert, Fernando is here, and he's showing, and if anybody wants to see it or ask questions, it's a very good way to kind of learn something that's very helpful.
All right, I'm going to move you this way. Liz, come on in here, and let's see if we get Fernando to get some stuff here. Now, Liz, there's our camera in there. Come on in here, Liz. Liz, exactly what are we going to see here for the patching?
Yeah, so Fernando is with Metro Precast and Stone Services, and they are a company that focuses on fixing cast stone when there are issues. Of course, let's just say that the goal is never to have patching, but occasionally it is something that happens. So he is teaching us, you know, the different steps, and one of the main things is the preparation, right, Fernando? So. Yeah, and so he's going to show us how to do the prep, how to have the right products, the right tools, and then, you know, just do it right. So, because you want it to, you know, you want it to blend together so that you can't tell there's a patch. That's really the goal.
Yeah, so. Fernando, what's the key? What's the key to making this just right?
Yes, the key is the 3 steps first.
Okay.
Is the preparation, installation, and blending. The most important part is the preparation. If you need exactly the correct tools when you need it. Example, when you need to install the mechanical anchors, you need this type of tool. And the drill bit to that one. And the magic still is the sponge, because the sponges give it to the texture. Whatever the texture you need it, is the sponges you give it.
Okay, and so we're working on this, like this little area right here, correct?
Correct. This area is when I have the big spoil to the ones and install the mechanical anchors, the bonding edge, and the mix.
How long would it take to repair something like that to get it just right?
Just for the tail, 1 hour, 2 hours for the big chunk. The small chunks is only 10 minutes.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to let you work on that, and then I want folks to come over here a little bit later on, and I want them to see what you do, the small ones and the big ones.
The small ones. Right now, I give you the small ones and see what happens.
Okay, let's do that. Fernando, thank you so much. I appreciate your help. And Liz, this is pretty awesome doing something like this, doing the repairs like that. A lot of people don't think about that, but it happens. You know, it's going to happen, right?
Yeah. It's, one of the things about the Cast Stone Institute and the producers that we have is, one of our goals is to always produce cast stone that's the best quality. And so that's one of the things that we really are promoting out here to our mason contractors is that when they choose a producer, that they choose a certified cast stone producer. The whole process for them from the moment that they bid the project to even the life of the project, they have a great resource with our producer members. And so that's one thing that if they have questions about that, I mean, obviously we'll be doing the patching demonstrations, but if they have questions about cast stone production or anything like that, or where their nearest certified producer is, that's what we're here for.
They can come see you, come talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have a great group of our producers out here, so they'll have a chance to connect. And we look forward to seeing them. And I do want to say thank you. One of our associate members is Spec Mix. So yeah, so we're not just we are not just producers. We also have associate members, and Spec Mix is always a great partner to us, and we appreciate everything they do. Because things like this, we can't produce cast stone if we don't have walls to put it on.
There you go.
And, if we don't have masons to put walls up, then doesn't matter. So
well, you got lots of masons out here right now. That's for sure. Right. So come see Liz and Ted. They'll be able to take care of you, and also see Fernando because he'll show you how to patch it just right. Thank you, Liz and Ted again. Cast Stone Institute. You like pizza?
I love pizza.
All right. Well, we're going to go right next door because somebody made a pizza oven. Yeah, I don't know. Don't go away. We'll be right back. I'm hungry. I'm like really hungry. This is cool. I'm going to come down here because, come on down here, Ryan. This is Ryan Gray with the Arizona Masonry Council. And this is seriously not just a cool fire, but it's a fire for a pizza oven too, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
I mean, talk to me about the project.
Okay. So this project was built by a high school class that I go to the high school, I take them for a week, and I just introduce masonry and just shove masonry down their faces until they come up with a pizza oven by the end of it. They get a pizza party out of it. They want the mason to come back the next year, of course, and it works really well to keep them interested in it and, draw attention to the masonry throughout the entire school.
I want to stand up and finish up. Now, talk to me about the kids that actually put this together.
So they're from West Meck in Buckeye, Arizona. It's a construction technology class, and it's kids, with weeks of experience, we learned how to butter the brick, lay the brick to the line, and ultimately ended up doing arches to create this pizza oven.
Now, you guys do a lot of different things. The Arizona Masonry Council, I mean, you guys have the passion, you have the pride, you guys have these classes and really teaching these kids a lot and really, I guess the word is grooming them, for the future because, the skill sets that they're learning, they're going to have a good job in the trade in the future.
Absolutely. Yep.
And this is all within Arizona, right?
Yep. We go throughout the entire state of Arizona, and we that's exactly what we do. We promote masonry any which way we can, and we bring these kids in and they prosper. You know, there are kids out there that still want to work and they work hard. So
can you talk to me about
yes.
a program or two that you guys are
Sure.
are working with, and to let everybody know exactly, you know, just how deep you are involved to making, you know, that next generation, the masons that we're looking for.
Yeah, so we have our tender training program that we have for the it's like a pre-apprentice program. That way they hit the job site and they know what to expect. You know, they can know how the grout pumps work, how the mixers look, and how to act on the job site. Then we have our apprenticeship program where they end up ultimately becoming, you know, masons, journeyman mason, leaders within their companies. And yep. And then we have our man, I can't.
That's okay. That's okay. They can, you know what? They can always go to the website. I know it's azmasonry.org, and they can learn all about it. And, you know, I mean, and that's important. I know there's so much to remember.
Machine operators program.
There
That's
you
what we
go.
got.
See, I knew you
There
would
it
get
is,
it.
yeah.
I wasn't worried at all, Ryan. I knew you'd get it, man.
All right, yep.
I knew you would get it.
I had a little help offset.
Yeah, but that's okay. You know, just go to the website and see what's going on there, and, you know, come by and talk to Ryan, and, you know, you can warm up a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, a little chilly out here, but we can't make pizza.
That's right.
But it is a
Masonry.
pizza oven.
azmasonry.org.
That's awesome,
Yep.
man. Well,
Thank you
Ryan,
very
thank you so much. We appreciate the time.
you.
Keep the fire going, because it is a little chilly out here, okay?
You got it, yep.
All right, we're going to go next door next, and we're going to talk to some wonderful folks over here in just a second. Thank you, Arizona Masonry Council.
At the Arizona Masonry Council, our mission is to educate, train, and mentor today's and tomorrow's Masons. By way of hands-on training from the industry's most prolific Masons, students are skilled with a wide range of industry possibilities, becoming a part of the Masonry workforce. These programs provide a future of life skills in a broad range of rewarding careers. We greatly appreciate the instructors, suppliers, and association supporters that make the Arizona Masonry Council training programs an ongoing success. For more information, go to azmasonry.org.
Okay, I think, yeah, this microphone works. So, Tony, I'm going to give that to you. I want to make sure. I don't know which microphone to use sometime, but that's okay. Hey, welcome back to Sponsor Day here, just outside the arena for the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500. And this is one of my favorite walls, aside from the Beldon wall, which is so nice. And I actually watched these guys build this wall for the last couple of days. I'm here with Tony DePerna and Keith Hosevar. And you say Vice President, is that right?
Yes, Keith's our International Vice President.
International Vice President, and we appreciate you guys here. And yeah, get the microphone up real tight over there, and we want to talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit first about the wall and the quality and the craftsmanship that you guys put into something like this, which is why everybody loves you guys.
Yeah, so this starts way back in the spring. Our partners at IMI, with architects and engineers, they designed something, and then us as the trainers and the experience of the masonry field, we put it together, come here and we build it. Not only do we build this, we build this, the 500 mural, we do all Stihl work, Home and Bernard, Best Block, we're gonna go over there. And this is what we do. We train in this and we thrive in this environment.
And what does it take, really? I mean, to accomplish something like this, I mean, this isn't your average bricklaying job right here.
Yeah, it's our training. It's definitely our training.
Talk about the training, because that's a big part of everything.
Yeah, so we have 69 training centers throughout the United States and Canada, and you can see if on the schedule next door. Last year we took 7 out of 9 in the apprentice contest. Why? It's our training. Training, safety, and education. That's what we really believe in, and our partners with the IMI and obviously with the BAC. That's our focus.
Keith, I'm going to get the microphone to you over there as the international VP. That's got to make you feel proud to realize that you're getting such the results. The results are what you want. The training and the education, and it shows when everybody takes home the checks, they take home the trophies.
Oh yeah, and we're the oldest continuous union in the United States. So we started 6 months after the Civil War, and we've been taking that legacy and that training and that pride and doing it for, passing that along generation and generation. And like Tony said, you'll see in our other booth over here, the BAC booth, we went back to 2003 and looked at the different winners and where they came from the BAC. And we're very confident in the fact that with, like Tony said, our training centers across the whole country, that we have a standardized training program that allows a contractor to move from New York City to Arizona and know that the person that's going to be coming out of Arizona is going to be the same as New York City. So if you can do that, and we can not only on apprenticeship, but we have contractor college, so we develop our contractors. If you want to be a foreman, we develop that skill, blueprint reading. If you want to be, we have so many different jobs that fall into the construction energy, especially masonry. So yeah, we're proud of it.
Tony, I want to ask you.
He stole my thunder. Go ahead.
Why is your stuff so different, and why does everybody come to you? I mean, it's like you got 9 different sub shops, but everybody has that one favorite. There's might be other trade. Everybody wants to come see Keith and Tony. Why?
Because we're the best hands in the business, and we take pride in that, and we don't cut corners.
That's a good, yeah.
Yeah, and
I like that.
if you want to look at our safety record, you can pull it up against anybody else, and we're #1 with safety. And we have national safety trainers, we have local safety trainers, we have safety trainers in the international, and that's really where it starts. And our pre-job program. Our locals throughout the whole country in Canada, the pre-job program, we bring these kids in for 12 weeks. We teach them how to, we put them up, we put them in our dorm in Bowie, our national training center. We feed them, we teach them, and when they leave our program after 12 weeks, whether it's brick, block, concrete, tile, terrazzo, stone, marble, they go out there and they're going to make money, and they're going to be safe and do a great job.
It's kind of funny, but everybody says about kids today, they might be a little softer and blah 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 blah. But you know what? They get involved with associations like you guys, and these kids are tough. They work hard. They work really, really hard. I don't think they get a lot of credit for what they go through to try and make a future, get that skill set for themselves.
If you look at some of the underserved communities that we take care of, watching somebody of that age come into our training center and 12 weeks later look at the work they're doing and say, oh my God, we just changed that person's life. Yeah. We've brought them to the middle class, and with great benefits, great pay, and it's what a way to start your career. And then when you're older, you don't have to rely on a government for that check every month. We take care of our own through our pension programs and our annuity programs. And the BAC is the leader in that.
I love it. Keith and Tony, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And I want to invite everybody, not just to get a good look, get up close. Look at just how amazingly perfect that wall really is. You guys do such a good job.
Yeah.
And, but that's what you do.
Yeah, we try to bring something new every time.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Please come by. You're going to be totally impressed. All right, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, I had mentioned earlier about JLG and construction robotics working together. We're going to talk to them, and you're going to say, how did they do that? This is pretty cool. Don't go away.
Out here, it's good, bad, and ugly. Out here, tools aren't just something you use. They're an extension of you. That's why Razorback tools make all the difference in the world. That's why they're the most trusted, the most reached for. More than 70 years of American manufacturing speaks louder than words. And the pros crafting our tools, they've got your back. Out here, only the strongest survive. Available from Razorback.
Not everybody can just grab a big brick like this and just hold it, or just not even hold it. So this is pretty cool.
It's a piece of cake.
I love it. Scott Peters with Construction Robotics, and we were talking about this a little earlier. Now, normally we might see this on the ground, but you have this on a JLG scissor lift. How did this all come about?
Absolutely, yeah. We're so excited this year to be showing off a lot of new toys. And this one is one of our favorites here. This is an integration with a JLG scissor lift, 3394. And so what this adds is a huge level of mobility and flexibility for the job site. Now, when you mount your mule to the RT scissor lift, you could drive it to where you want, raise it up, immediately be 20, 30 feet in the air on the opposite side of the wall as your scaffold, or really it gives you that access and flexibility to move your mules around and use them everywhere on the job.
Not to, you know, say those phrases that everybody says, but it's a game changer.
It is. It's a game changer. We've been, you know, we've had the mule out there for a lot of years. It's amazing technology that saves backs and bodies. It can help with productivity. But at the end of the day, one of the big things we've heard from the industry is we need more mobility, we need more flexibility, and that's a big part of what we're showing off here this year is integrations with amazing products like JLG Scissor Lift, and then what I'll show you over here too. So.
Yeah, I know. I want to walk next door because we were talking a little bit earlier about this, and I'm going to get on the other side over here because this is pretty cool. We have a little stand behind over here. Talk a little bit about what we're seeing right here because I see a forklift, and when you mentioned the fact that it was battery operated, I was like,
yeah. So I want to start actually with the this TPX 4000. So this is another JLG product that's entering the U.S. market, which is a walk-behind tracked forklift.
Come on back here, guys.
The nice thing about this TPX 4000 is super easy to operate, very flexible, great dynamic product for the job sites. And now we can start to integrate it with products like the Mule, where we can directly mount to the forks. We can operate the Mule off the forks. And when you're laying a wall 8-10 foot high, you can drive right up, raise the Mule up, and then lay your blocks. So
Scott,
really exciting integration.
Scott, talk about the battery in there and what we're talking about, because that's pretty amazing to have something like this battery operated.
So this is it. This is the launch of our newest product, the MZ100. So 100-pound capacity, fully battery-operated mule. Smart lifting tool of the future right here. This is incredible technology that we've incorporated over 30 hours of operation, continuous operation to a charge, about 3 to 4 hours to charge it up, lithium-ion battery power. Really compact, really lightweight. It makes it very flexible to use this smart lifting technology for interior applications, inside winter enclosures. And with our new strap technology, you get over 20 feet of vertical travel, which really allows that integration with things like the TPX and the RT to be even more flexible. So incredible technology that's based on feedback from the field over the last few years, and we're really excited to bring it to the market here.
What else? I mean, you guys have always got something new. What can we see in the future from construction robotics?
Yeah, I think, you know, for us, we're always trying to push the envelope, and we love the smart lifting technology because I think we've seen such success with it. When we hear stories about masons that, you know, have had shoulder injuries and are able to continue their trade and continue to lay block because they're able to use technology like the Mule and the ability to attract new people in the industry, these are game changers, and these are necessary for our industry to continue to push forward and have success. So, you know, I think that we see a huge future in smart lifting and the ability to leverage really this moments of autonomy and take advantage of this technology that integrates seamlessly into the job sites. That's how masonry, that's how our industry is going to continue to evolve and win going forward.
Okay, I'm going to go way out on a limb here, okay? I'm talking like, you know, Spielberg movies. Are we going to one day see maybe a suit where somebody puts on and they're just carrying brick like it's nobody's business? Is that a possibility?
Of course it's a possibility. You know, technology moves really fast, and there's amazing things going on with AI and all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, it's all possible.
Okay. Well, I could be hired for your R&D team. Just let me know.
Yeah,
Not
sounds
really.
good.
Not really. I don't know how to do that. Scott, thank you so much. Good stuff, man. Scott Peters with Construction Robotics. Remember, build smart.
That's right.
I
Build
like
smart.
that. All right, we got some walls to look at and a contest for you that I'm going to talk about in just a second. And in a few minutes, we're going to go across the pond. That's right. We're going to talk to a group called the Bricklayers Social Club in just a minute. Don't go away. I love it. It's been a good day so far. No rain, a little overcast. Inside the arena right now, we've got our masons and tenders doing their starter courses. We're excited about that. That means that tomorrow, Masonry Madness Day is going to take place, and you guys are a big part of that. You know,
That's right.
I mean, you know, best block. You got block everywhere, man.
We got block everywhere. We got block. We're happy to be the lead sponsor this year of the fastest trowel on the block. We're ready to see those guys jam them in the wall yesterday or tomorrow. I mean, it's going to be nuts, right?
It is going to be nuts.
Mud slinging, trowels flying, just all kinds of stuff, right?
Cool. And you know what? And this is what you get all around. I mean, you can get block everywhere from you guys.
Right.
Talk about the map here and what we're looking at.
Well, Tom, you know, Best Block from the Northwest up here in Oregon all the way to the Southeast. Best Block has a nationwide network of plants and different products, great people to provide block, brick, masonry expertise on virtually any project across the nation.
Did you know that I do best block weather?
You do best block weather?
Yes, I do. Best block coming in from the western area plains right now. As you go through the Midwest, we're going to see a little bit of block down here in Texas. Then that Texas block is moving up into the Chicago area. You're going to see some scattered block around here at the SEC. And, of course, down south in Florida, you'll see lots of block. Back to you,
That's
Coulter.
right. Thanks, Tom. You know what? That Texas block that's coming up, that's a great lead into our new design series.
Do you like the way I did that?
I love that. That's
okay,
great.
Let's talk about it.
So the design series, you know, it has a multitude of different colors, finishes, different specialty products, and they meet all of the design needs on virtually any construction project out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have new finishes this year. We have the blast face, we've got the Terra face,
okay.
We've got Max Veneers, we've got textured face. Let's step over here and let's take a look at the Max Veneers product, right?
This is what we got right here.
Yeah, so you're looking at Terra, right? This is the Terra finish.
Okay.
Mimics the natural terrazzo product, right? A great feature on a project. We have a lot of this sold on different schools in Oklahoma and just across the nation, right?
Okay.
Great
this
product.
looks nice, too. I like this down here.
Oh, that's right, right. So this is the Max Veneers product. It's got polished finish, okay? But it comes in different sizes, 12 inches, 16 inches, 24 by 32, right? Polished finish, ground faced, and textured finish.
Smooth.
Very nice.
I like it.
Very nice.
I like it. Well, we have another wall on the other side as well.
We do have some more on the
what
other
have we
side,
got
right?
over here on this side?
This is another product in our design series. This is the Best Block, Best Brick. It combines the beauty of brick with the value of CMU, okay? So it's perfect for any single width application, right? You're gonna save time, you're gonna save money, you're gonna have a structural aspect to it so it can support the roof, right? It's not just a veneer. So it's a great value for any owner out there who's looking to build a project anywhere across the nation.
All right, and you know, not just this, but we got something fun going on. We got to get a picture of this poster that's right here. You guys have a little contest going on, and you know, this is obviously one of your amazing structures that we have been put together with Best Block. What are we looking at, and what's the contest? What do we got to do?
Well, so you're looking at the Bexar County Fire Station, somewhere near San Antonio, Texas, okay?
Okay.
It's a combination of multiple different products in the design series. We have the Best Brick, we have the half highs, we have the split face, we have ground face, we have different textured units on there.
All right.
Took a lot of units to build this fire station, right?
Okay.
So have you ever played a game where you try to guess how many jelly beans are in the jar?
I'm not good at that.
Not good at that?
You're going to tell me what?
Yes, you have to guess how many how many Best Block products were used to construct the fire station.
If I say 50,000 right off the bat, am I close?
You know, we're going to play with the old Price is Right rules.
Right.
Okay, closest without going over 'em.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right, well, I'm not going to go. But come on over to the tent. Come see not only Coulter, but also Justin Meyer. He'll be here as well if they want to. He'll be able to talk to anybody, and they can just write their name. What do they win if whoever comes closest without going over?
We have a great-looking Best Block quarter zip over here.
Nice.
So a bunch of different sizes. So
I like it.
Come by and see us. We're happy to talk.
All right, thank you. Hey,
Tom.
Get out there tomorrow and let's root on all the
Yeah,
block.
no, I'm going to need one of those robots or something.
Get out of here. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're going to wrap things up with Quickrete, and then after that, we're going to go in the middle of the arena with Will Scott. He's going to be my partner tomorrow for the big show. And as I said, we're going across the pond, man. We're going to talk to the folks that they have their own kind of contest. So we're going to learn a little bit about that in just a second. Hi, welcome back. Patrick, this has been a long day, man. Thank you for being so patient. I know we started on the other side of the arena. And Patrick's like, are they ever going to get over here to me or what? So, but we saved the best for last.
Absolutely.
And we love that, man.
Yeah.
Patrick Morgan, he is with Quickrete. And, You guys are over here. You got some walls, everything. What do you want to talk about with Quickrete?
You know, basically, I'm on the wall system division, so we're kind of partnering with the spec mix side on the masonry group. We're all part of that same division, so we support each other in the field with the contractors too as well. So we you know, our product, we either do in certain markets, we do the spec mix, FRS, we do a one coat, also a scratch and brown fibered reinforced. In certain areas, we do the Quickrete version of that, a pump grade. So this wall that Tom's on right now, we browned it yesterday with our pump grade, which is a product you can actually hand apply or you can pump it out of a spray. And then we took this is a foam coat. This is a new product for us that we're marketing as a crack isolation. So if you have any to minimize shrinkage cracks in stucco, you would put a base and mesh on there. Can be used for that. Can also be used as a adhesive in EIFS system, or can also be used for architectural foam shapes.
How thick of a coating are we putting on top of the mesh right here?
It's only about 1/8 of an inch.
I was going to say about 1/8. It looked like about an inch. Okay.
Yeah. So you just put a skim coat on there.
Right.
Place the mesh on there, and then put a real light skim coat over the top of it.
Okay. And then what can you do on top of this?
You can actually put an acrylic finish on top of this, or a cementitious finish to give it that. We just, on the brown coat that we did yesterday on this block wall, we just did a nice skim coat on there just to kind of show the difference in the texture between what finish you were going to put on it, acrylic or cementitious.
Okay. Now what have we got over here? We've got some more product
So basically,
right here.
these are just sample boards of the different systems within stucco.
Okay.
So you could have, this is actually a 3-coat system with a different, this is a 3.4 dimpled lath. So you've got your WRB, which is your weather barrier. You've got your scratch coat, your brown coat, and then your cementitious finish coat on top of that. This particular system is a 1-coat. So it goes on 7/8 of an inch thick. This would be an FRS 1 coat or a Quickrete FRS 1 coat stucco on a 7/8. This would be a structural wire lath on that. On the other side here, basically it's just 2 other different systems too as well. So we're just talking about the different systems as far as wall systems in the stucco side of it.
You know, and not just out here. I know that inside the South Hall, you guys have a booth there right in the front as soon as you walk in.
Absolutely.
And you guys have some great demos going on in there as well.
Absolutely.
Do you know what we're going to be seeing inside the hall there?
They're doing demos on concrete countertop mix.
Okay.
They're doing structural repair, which is on our CP division, which is infrastructure, those type of products. DOT mix for all of our Department of Transportation, that too. We also are using some of our product. We're innovating now and getting into 3D printing material. So we've also got a booth inside that we're demonstrating some of the 3D products with a small printer there too as well.
So they can come out here, they can go inside the South Hall. Quickrete is everywhere.
Absolutely.
Well, we love you guys. Of course we do, because we're partners.
We are partners.
And
no doubt about it, man.
Patrick, thank you so much for taking the time. Come see Patrick and his crew out here. We really do appreciate you taking the time. But you know, we're not done yet.
Absolutely not.
We're going to see if we can go across the pond, see if our group is here. We're going to talk to them.
Sounds good.
All right, don't go away, mate.
Appreciate that.
No matter what you're building, get professional results from Quickrete fast-setting concrete in the red bag. It sets hard in minutes. Find out more at quickrete.com. Quickrete. For over 70 years, it's what America's made of. No matter what you're building, get professional results from Quickrete fast-setting concrete in the red bag. It sets hard in minutes. Find out more at quickrete.com. Quickrete. For over 70 years, it's what America's made of.
Hey, welcome back to the Super Trowel. No, wait, that's not right. No, that's what you guys do, right?
That's right, Tom.
I think it's great. No, there's nothing wrong with your audio. We have a little bit of an accent over here. These are our new friends. We have just made friends, Joe, Ash, and Jack. They are from, may I get this right, the Bricklayer Social Club?
That's correct.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
Well, I want to welcome you guys to the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500. What do you think about this? What you guys are seeing right here?
This is a dream come true for us to be here. The Spec Mix Bricklayer 500 is almost any bricklayer's dream to be here. So yeah, it's an absolute honour to be on the stage and be amongst fellow bricklayers.
Well, you know, I went to your website and I was looking at everything and you know, there's a difference, obviously, with the mud, with the brick and everything, different sizes. Joe, I'm going to talk with you for, give Joe that mic. Joe, how long, first of all, have you been within the industry with bricklaying?
Myself, I've been a bricklayer since the age of 16. Done a bricklaying apprenticeship. Naturally progressed. Went out on site as a bricklayer and sort of really learnt my trade and dropped back onto doing domestic extensions, working alongside my dad right up until, a few years ago. But yes, bricklayer by trade, absolutely love it and so happy to be here.
How long, and Jack, I'm going to ask you, how long has the Bricklayer Social Club been around? And tell us a little bit about it. What's it all about?
Oh, Tom, I'll have to hand over to Ash because he's the founder of Bricklayer Social Club.
Is he really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So Bricklayer Social Club's been around for about 4 years, and there was a gap in the market, which was to bring adult bricklayers together. There's a lot of establishments in place for apprentices and young people, but there was nothing for adults. So I figured if we put something together, we can bring the olders together, right, and we can start to help upskill them. So as new products are released, we can give them that information in the job site, and basically upskill and keep the quality in the industry. Just getting that group of bricklayers together and building that community was the key.
Okay, now the Super Trowel, that's only taken place the last couple of years, is that right?
Just 1 year.
Just 1 year. So when I saw those pictures, those were our winners that were right there.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah. We held Super Trowel last year. It was the first year. It was actually held at a further education college or an educational establishment that I teach at. So we decided to come up with this plan of, like Ash said, of promoting a competition for trade-specific specialists, so qualified tradesmen. And when we did it, there was just, we couldn't believe the volume of people that we had at the college. And the outcry has just been phenomenal. We're just gaining pace. We've got a second competition this year. This is why we come over to this amazing, we call it the Mecca of Masonry, to come over and see this amazing competition and learn as much as we can. And we started some conversations about what a future and a partnership that could look like.
Well, you know, I mean, this spring, you know, we were going to be partnering Spec Mix with you guys for the Junior Bricklayer 500.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Absolutely. Well, let's do it.
Let's do it. I mean, I think that'd be pretty awesome to do that out there.
We'll get Eddie Hearn over here and we'll get the contract signed.
Yeah, we've been speaking with the guys this morning about what that might look like with the winner of Spec Mix 500 coming over to the UK and competing at Super Trowel, and then our winner coming from Super Trowel over to the US next year.
Wait a minute. Is it just me or do you smell Ryder Cup?
Yeah, we have heard that's been toyed. Yeah,
I'm looking at it.
We're talking double bubble here.
I love it. I mean, I think that is awesome. Now, tell us about your event, how you do the Super Trowel. Ash, I'm going to let you do this since it was your baby. Well, how does your Super Trowel actually work?
So, I'm not going to hide from it. It is based on the Spec Mix model. It's very similar. All right. It's 8.9 metres. Okay. So that's works about 40 bricks. Our bricks are a little bit bigger than yours. Okay. And it lay as many bricks as you can in the hour. Okay. Same starter course setup.
And you guys are strict too. I mean, this has got to be, you know, no tip, no lip. I mean, you got to have a good wall.
See, I don't know what it is in inches, but our tolerance, UK tolerance is 8 millimetres. Our tolerance in the competition is 5 millimetres. So we made it even stricter.
But you got, I mean, the winner, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was 507 brick total was the winner for the first Super Trowel.
That was after the deductions. So
after the deductions.
So you got 607 down and then 507 after deductions.
Okay.
Not bad.
I mean, that's for the first time around. I mean, that's pretty good to do something like that because our numbers, I believe last year was like 760 brick, but there have been some years where it's, you know, between 5 and 6, low 600. So, I mean, when you're talking about a wall that you want to be what we call a sellable wall,
we don't, no deductions. It's got to be good. You got to be looking at a tight wall.
Absolutely, Tom. And that was one of the things that with the Super Trail competition, we wanted to promote for the apprentices coming through. So for the apprentice bricklayers coming through and seeing you need to make sure that you're turning that quality brickwork, payable brickwork, as you say, and that was replicated in the competition. So although it may seem it's really, really tight with 5mm tolerances, that's because we want to support the next generation of bricklayers and have that and them look to aspire to those quality standards.
And I like what you had on the, and Joe, I'm going to let you answer this question. Joe's been kind of sitting over there going, yeah, yeah, all right, yeah. No, but I was reading on there, you have a nice little couple of paragraphs about how bricklaying started, back with the Romans, when they were building stuff. And I like the way you liken that. I mean, I talk about the pyramids and the Parthenon. I mean, stuff that made of brick and those bricklayers, those masons, that stuff is still standing. So when it's good quality, when it's done the right way, you're going to get a good product. Talk about the standards and what it means to have something that lasts forever, Joe.
Well, I think like in a competition, that's why the standards are set so high, because at the end of the day, as bricklayers, we're building like brick walls and houses and to a good quality to stand the test of time. And and I think that shows over in the UK. There's some beautiful buildings that are sort of been built for hundreds of years and still standing now. And I think that pays testament to the quality back in the day and certainly going forward.
Now, the Super Trail 24, when does that take place?
Takes place on the 8th of August in the UK in the Milton Keynes Arena. We have 2 regional competitions that are happening before the finals. So this year we've got a Northern Regional Heat happening in the UK and a Southern Regional Heat happening in the UK. We've got plans for next year to widen that out to 11 regional heats so that we can really open that up to different regions of the UK and get people to participate. And yeah, if anyone from across, from the US wants to travel across, we welcome you in.
Somebody has just thrown down the gauntlet. I like it. Well, Phil Bichetti and his brother are going to be over there competing. We have a team that's coming from America that's going to be competing with you guys in the Super Trail. Ash, talk about that.
We've got 2 actual bricklayers that have competed in this, Luke Lovegrove and Ian Oliver. They've competed in this previously. But it's anyone's game. Anyone that wants to lay brick and do it well, do it quickly, and get the numbers down. You want to make some money?
Well, let me ask you this. Is it going to be difficult? Like, we go over there, the bricks are bigger. You come over here, the bricks are smaller. How does that actually affect the laying of the brick?
Well, I kind of explained this to, I think it was Trey earlier, is as a mason, bricklayer, you go into the job site, you don't always get a drawing.
Right.
And you've got to problem solve.
Okay.
And that's what makes you a good bricklayer, is to overcome any issues that are thrown at you. So, yes, the bricks are slightly bigger, the gauge is different, but as a bricklayer, you overcome that. You work it out, you get through it. And it's fair game. So if you've got an English bricklayer who wins you Super Trail, he comes over, he's now got to work to your brick sizes and gauges. And then vice versa. US bricklayer comes over to the UK, he has to, so it's fair game.
You've got to adapt to the environment.
Adapt
think
and
on your
overcome.
feet.
Well, I think it's only fair that since you have the Super Trail, I think that maybe you should invite a host or 2 to the UK to help officiate. Not saying that wouldn't
More than
interrupt.
welcome. We'd gladly.
He's looking. He's like, didn't he just say Ryder Cup? Like, dude, you got to earn your way.
Anybody
You got to
wants
earn
to
your
come
way.
over.
More than
Absolutely.
welcome. We'd open you. Welcome you guys with open arms.
I love it, and the same with you guys. I love it. My history goes back to the UK, and so I'm Scotch-Irish, and and I love it. I think this is awesome. When they told me about this, I was fired up. I was excited. Now we have a competition going on for anybody to do called Be a Bricklayer. Okay, I think I was just Will. How many minutes do they get to lay brick? What is it? 5 minutes? I want you guys to give it a shot. Stack yourself up against it. You might be in the finals. We got $500 for the winner. You think you could do that? What do you think, guys? Give it a shot.
No problems.
Well, it doesn't cost anything,
Give me a trail, let me show you how it's done.
Yeah! There we go. Okay. Are we?
Okay, okay. Okay, we need it. We need it. I think, are we good? Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's talk about the sponsors and everything, because we know that some of the sponsors we have here, you guys have over there in the UK as well, right?
Yeah, we certainly do, yeah. So Stabila, we've got Marshalltown, Footprint Tools, amongst other, yeah, but Bond Tools as well. So,
Okay,
yeah,
we've great levels, everybody has a Marshalltown
We've had some
trowel
real great
out there.
support, yeah.
And so, I mean, that's important, you know, for the sponsors to do that, taking care of you guys, taking care of us. That's what makes an event like this, is when you have great sponsors.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and that's really what it's all
It's
about.
really important, really important. And we have been shown some great support. And certainly, week on week, being showed more great support by sort of other tool brands and people from industry all over.
Good.
I definitely think there's an understanding for the passion and enthusiasm for masonry, not only in the US but in the UK, and that's why I think that support's starting to come through, and through the passion between the three of us, that's really helped.
Well, I'm excited about it. I think this is going to be a great union between the two. A little bit of a battle, a little bit of a challenge. Like we said, it's going to be the Ryder Cup of bricklaying, and I love it. I can't wait to see these guys lay brick. I can't wait to see the super trowel. This is really cool. Now, we stream this live. Can I see the super trowel streamed?
Yes. So it wasn't last year, but this year is going to be streamed live.
All right. I'm either going to be there or I'm going to watch it, one of the two. So, and I love, the wife wants to go back to London, so I mean, you know, I got to figure out a way. Honey, we're going to go watch some bricklayers. Yeah, I'm going shopping, whatever. Okay, well, guys, listen, thank you so much for taking the time. We really appreciate it. Yeah, hey, yeah, right here, you guys, this is awesome. I think this is great moving forward, so.
Oh, absolutely. And we're looking forward to being joining the judges tomorrow and being part of that team. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting.
This is cool. The Bricklayers Social Club, check it out. Go online and look at it. It's pretty amazing what these guys have started. And, you know, stop by, say hello to them. You got Joe, Ash, and Jack. We'll see you tomorrow for the big day, Masonry Madness. You guys have got to watch us. We start early in the morning with the skills challenges, 8 o'clock. Toughest tender, fastest trowel on the block, and then 60 minutes on the screen. You've got the Spec Mix Bricklayer 500. Somebody's going to walk away with the keys to a brand new Chevy Silverado 4x4 Spec Mix Blue. You can see it up on the Hydromobile right there. It is a sweet ride. We're talking tight. Who's going to be the world's best bricklayer? We'll find out tomorrow. In the meantime, from the guys across the pond and from here in the United States, peace, deuces to everybody out there. We'll see you all later. See you tomorrow.